Assalamu alaikum, dear, how are you? One thing which is considered as a last resort for coping with the bigger challenges of the life, if at all those challenges has already arrived or might arrive, but our today's talk will be of great help to all those people who are facing crisis like situation, those who are facing some sort of disaster like situation. Our today's talk is highly beneficial for all those people. But even if at all we are not suffering from a situation like that one nowadays, but it might occur at any moment in our life. So that for that reason, it is incumbent upon us to get ourselves prepared for the worst case scenarios. What is the utility of preparing ourselves for the worst case scenario? What is the way to do that? This is going to be talked about in the next few minutes. So let's begin. Preparing for the worst case, preparing for the worst can have utility in certain situations. Here are some points to consider. What is all that? First of all, it is utility for the preparing ourselves for the worst. What is the benefit of it? There are three major benefits of preparing ourselves for the worst case scenarios. So number one, it is the risk management. Risk management, identifying potential worst case scenarios can help you prepare and mitigate risk. It does help us. It does help us a lot in preparing ourselves and in mitigating, in reducing, in minimizing, in diminishing the potential risk. So that is the utility or the benefit number one, major benefit of preparing ourselves for the worst case scenarios. Now the second is building resilience. Building resilience. It does build resilience in us, and the resilience in itself has a lot more beneficial item. How preparing for the worst can help you develop coping strategies and increase your resilience in the face of adversity. Yes, building resilience, preparing for the worst case can help you develop coping strategies and increase your resilience in the face of adversity. Yes, it does prepare ourselves by building the resilience. Number three, the third major benefit of preparing for the worst case scenarios, it is reducing anxiety. Yes, it does reduces the anxiety a lot. Preparing for the worst case actually reduce anxiety and stress, as you will feel more in control and prepared for the potential challenges. Yes, indeed. It does reduces the anxiety up to great extent by preparing for the worst case. Actually reduce anxiety and stress, as you will feel more in control and prepared for the potential challenges. So these are the three major benefits of preparing ourselves for the worst case scenarios. Now, the next thing is that how can we do that? How to prepare yourself mentally, how to prepare oneself mentally for the worst case scenarios. There are certain ways to do that, but the seven of these are highly important and more beneficial than the other. Now let's look upon all of these seven one by one. The number one, it is acknowledge and accept uncertainty. Acknowledging and accepting uncertainty. Recognize that uncertainty is a natural part of life, and that preparing for the worst is a proactive way to manage it. Yes, it does, prepare ask for the sake, mean for the uncertainty. Why? Acknowledge and accept uncertainty. Recognize the uncertainty is the natural part of life. Number two, identify potential worst case scenarios. Identifying the potential worst case scenarios. Challenges are, think about potential challenges. Think about potential challenges or setbacks that could arise, and consider how you would cope with them. Indeed, identifying potential worst case scenarios, think about potential challenges or setbacks that could arise, and consider how you would cope with them. The third is develop a growth mindset. How view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than threats to your ego or well-being. Develop a growth mindset. View challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than threats to your ego or well-being. Number four, it is practice self-compassion. Yes, we need to practice the self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion just as you would a close friend. Suppose that a close friend of yours has suffered any sort of setback or trouble. Now this person is emotionally or mentally disturbed a lot. If at all we visit them, what shall we do? We will be encouraging them, supporting them, telling them that you will recover soon, that it will be helpful in your next life by providing you. It was quite a good opportunity for learning and growth. So that is why this is that is practice self compassion. The fifth is that focus on what you can control instead of worrying about things outside of your control. Focus on what you can control and take action accordingly, not to keep worrying about what is in the control of other people. Rather, focus and concentrate upon what does lie inside your own control. Work hard to prepare yourself so that it will give you lots of confidence. It says the fifth principle is focus on what you can control instead of worrying about things outside your control. Now the sixth is develop coping strategies. Identify healthy coping strategies such as exercise, such as meditation or creative pursuits that can help you manage stress that can help you manage stress and adversity. Develop coping strategies. It is like exercising, like meditation, like drawing, like journaling, like worshipping God Almighty. So that is coping strategy. Now the seventh is seeking sport. Seek sport. Build a sport network of friends. Building a sport network of friends, family, or a therapist who can provide emotional support and guidance. Yes, seek sport. Build a sport network of friends, family, or a therapist who can provide emotional support and guidance. So by preparing yourself mentally for potential challenges, you can build resilience, reduce anxiety, and increase your sense of control and confidence. By preparing yourself mentally for potential challenges, you can build resilience, you can reduce anxiety, and you can increase your sense of control and confidence. Our today's topic was highly beneficial. Here we talked about preparing ourselves for the worst case scenario. What is the need or the utility of it on the one hand, and then after that, how to do that. So this is all for our today's lesson. Thank you very much.